Hi everyone, this is Shirley from Shirley's World. Happy New Year. Tonight is New Year's Eve. So I don't know if anybody will be on here with me or not, but I wanted to get this done. Diane, you're here. Thank you. Thank you for being here. Yes, I wanted to get this done because I sold a lot. I should have counted how many. There's at least maybe 16 or 17. Happy New Year. There's at least 16 or 17, maybe more from eBay, and over 10 or 12 from Poshmark, even more than that maybe. Oh yeah, there's more than that. I didn't count them. Even though I had a lot of sales, being 2 weeks, the average selling price really didn't change at all, and I didn't really make that much more money. I've been taking some lower offers though, because I am trying to rid out. Bumblebee, hi, so glad you're here. Yeah, I have a big haul, not a haul, a sold video to show you, because only because 2 weeks, but I did sell quite a bit in these last 2 weeks. It's been better actually than it has been the whole fourth quarter. So that's good. And I noticed I am selling quite a bit of the things that I am just now putting on, the newer things I put on in the last month or more. So possibly I'm buying better things. I don't know. Yeah. Yeah, I'm so glad you two are here. I will try to do this as fast as possible. I know everybody's probably busy. I'm not doing anything. I never do anything on New Year's Eve. Now, my husband and I, when we were younger, we used to go out on New Year's Eve. I was thinking about one time we went with a group of people. They were mostly all Jack's friends. Jack was very social. Everybody loved Jack, and he was just like a man's man. I mean, he had so many men friends. He was a cop. Of course, that always helps. And he had policeman friends, fireman friends, just a lot of friends. And he golfed, so he had a lot of friends in the golfing world. Yeah, so we did go out I remember one time in particular, we went to a hotel that was in Akron, and I remember it was the old Quaker Oats factory that they had made into this fancy hotel. I'm sure it's still in Akron. And I don't know if one of his friends, rented the whole place or part of it. I don't think the whole place. There wasn't that many of us. Or we paid for our own rooms. That could have been. But we went there. There was a dance out to, of course, we had supper and everything, and then spent the night at the hotel. I remember that one in particular. But we did used to go out, and then my husband got sick, and then he passed away, and since then I've never gone out again. I'm not a party person. I'm not antisocial, but I'm not comfortable in crowds. I was comfortable with him in crowds, but not by myself. I don't like to go to big parties. I like to go out to eat with 2 or 3 couples at the most. And that's about it. That's how I've always been, actually. All All right, let me share my screen and show you what I sold. Okay, the first thing, we'll start with eBay first. First thing was this Route 66 khaki pants. Now, Route 66, isn't that either a Walmart or a Kmart brand? I always thought so. I was very surprised to sell these. However, they only sold, I took an offer of $8.50. I think that's the lowest offer I took all week, or for the last 2 weeks. But I didn't think I was ever going to sell these, so that's what they went for. They did pay priority shipping, though, so they paid a total of $18.78 for these pants. And they went to San Antonio, Texas. This is another one I took. This was even a lower offer. Regenbogen. I don't know. It's a knit dress. I got this in a box. It was one of those bodycon dresses that just fit like a glove. I didn't think I'd ever sell this, to tell you the truth. It was a small, is just a black sort of a knit dress that just wrapped around you. It was only on sale for $12.78, but I sold this for $6 to get rid of it. It went to Naples, Florida. They didn't pay shipping. I don't know how this happened. This didn't have shipping on it for some reason. Now, when I looked at the sale, it says right down there, $5.85 shipping, but they didn't pay shipping. So I don't know how that happened, but I wasn't going to worry about it. It's gone. It's down in Naples, Florida now. And that was that. The next thing is Chicos Travelers. This was a size 3, which is an extra large, a brown animal print. This sold for $21.59. That was the sale. I was having a 20% off sale at that time. This went to Parker, Colorado. Yeah, they paid shipping, so they paid a total of $29.65. Keeping in mind, most all of these things I'm paying between $3 and $4 for. Okay. The next thing, I just recently got this. This was that little vintage Susan Bristol sweater, little cardigan. It buttoned up the top, buttoned up the front. It was embroidered. It was really cute. It was I don't even have the size on there. That's not good. It was a large. I must have put it in there somewhere, but it is Shetland wool, all Shetland wool, hand embroidered. So that sold for $26.39, the sale price that was on it. They paid shipping, so a total of $34.50, and it went to Lisle, Illinois. That sold right away. This is another one that sold pretty quickly. Every LL Bean I'm buying is selling. So here's a clue. LL Bean is hot. This is a Henley top. This is really pretty. This is a women's extra large. The turquoise with the black stripes. This sold for a best offer of $17, which I probably shouldn't have taken a best offer on that. But it's they paid shipping, so a total of $23.87. And this went to Arlington, Virginia. This is another thing I recently got. This was by Adriana Pel. It's a black tunic sweater. This part was knit, and then this part, the collar and the hem, was like a silky material. This was really cute. This sold for $23. I don't know how it did because it was on sale for $22.49, but it says here $23. Okay. They paid shipping, so a total of $31.16. This went to Bogart, Georgia. The next thing I also just got, this is Charter Club linen. This is, sometimes they'll make Charter Club silk. But this is the linen. It's just a floral top, tunic top, pullover. I had tassels tied there, had a little keyhole, and this sold for $14.99, which was a offer somebody sent me. And it went to Richmond, Virginia. They paid shipping, so $21.74 is the total that they paid. This is a Banana Republic soft black sweater, and it had little specks of silver threads in it. You can see that. This sold for, this is another one I let go for $6. I've had this a long time. I can tell by the background, probably over 2 years. This went to Andover, Massachusetts. They paid shipping, so they paid a whopping total of $11.85. Next thing is by Gap. It's a button-up linen boyfriend shirt. It was new with tags in this popular brown color now, evidently. It sold for $27.99. That was the, this must have been a Monday because there was no sale on this. They paid $5.85 shipping, so a total of $35.19. And it went to Lewistown, New York. Now this I've had for a long time. This is a new with tags Fila Court Tricot training jacket. This is a men's, I guess like for any sport, but it's court sounds like tennis. I don't know. Anyway, this sold for $26.99. Must have been on a Monday. It was no sale on it. Went to Brooklyn, New York. They paid shipping, priority shipping, so they paid a total of $34.84. Here are these 3 bras that I just recently got. These were by Tahari. I was wondering whether I should do them singly or together, and I decided to bunch them together there. I lot them together. They were all the same size and very similar bras. They sold for $26.99, and they paid shipping, so $32.84 is what they paid, and those went to Harleysville, Pennsylvania. Here is that LL Bean button-up shirt that I just got. This was a little ditzy floral. This was in a size 2X. Had 3/4 sleeves. And this is exactly like the one I just found that was pink and white gingham. Today I sold that one too. It won't, I don't think it'll be on this. I'm not sure if it's on this one or not. But yeah, they sold immediately, this shirt, for some reason. It's wrinkle resistant, has 3/4 button sleeves, and sold for $21.24 plus shipping, which is $27.04. And it went to Wernersville, Pennsylvania. You know, I think the other one went to Pennsylvania. I'm just wondering if the other one went. I'll be anxious to see. It didn't sell on this. Didn't sell on this. It'll be in next. We have to wait till next week. I wonder if that went to the same place. That would be sort of neat, I guess. Okay, the next thing is this little Talbots Petites skirt in a size 10, brown houndstooth. It was A-line. It was 100% wool. I put academia and preppy on there, and it sold for $15, best offer. They paid shipping, so $20.85 is what I got for that. Went to Portland, Oregon. I just got this. This is by Philosophy. This was a women's 2X size. It had that Merry, M-E-R-R-Y, applique across the front. Now, I was sort of getting panicky at the point that New Year's was almost here, and I hadn't sold it yet. I didn't sell through Christmas. So I let it go for $15. Went to Champaign, Illinois, Bumblebee. But not to you. Went to Champaign, Illinois. $15 plus shipping, so $22.73 is what they paid for. And I saw one Jerry Garcia tie. I'm telling you, he makes the ugliest ties that there are, but there are people that collect his ties. So I sold another one. They sell very slowly, but I sold this one. Here's a better picture of it. They all have names. This one is called Snail Garden, believe it or not. This sold for $9.14. I have 30% off on the ties, so that's why. This went to Sierra Madre, California. Well, that just figures. Okay, Coft and Barrel, women's extra large red striped sweater. Not sure if I bought this or if this was mine. I have a lot of Coft and Barrel things. I used to shop at Tahari in Kohl's. This sold for $12.74. That was the sale price that was on it. And it went to Santa Rosa, California. They paid shipping, so a total of $19.77. Okay, I just recently got this. This is the Talbots Plus 3X, size 3X. This is a black velvet. It was darker black than it shows on the picture. It was really pretty. And of course, draped really beautifully. This sold for a $20 best offer that I took. They paid shipping, so they paid $27.25, and it went to Williamsport, Indiana. This is a little Bowden stretch top, women's size 8, long sleeve. It was lavender with yellow polka dots in it. I've had this for quite a while. This sold for a best offer of $20. Paid shipping, so $27.05 is what I got for that. Went to Rochester Hills, Michigan. This is a J. Crew cozy mock neck sweatshirt. This is extra small. Had these cute buttons up the side of the neck. It sold for $15 best offer. I went to Tiverton, Rhode Island. They paid shipping, so a total of $20.85. And my last eBay item is this polka dot jumpsuit I just got. J. Crew wide leg jumpsuit, women's size 8. It was navy blue with white polka dots, and it had its own sash there that you can't see very well, but there is a tie, a sash, a loose sash there. And it sold for $24 best offer. Her and I went back and forth with the price. I think she spent all her 4, you're allowed 4 tries to get the price down. And I think she was on her last one when I kept saying $24. So she finally bought it for that. $24. Went to Dumfries, Virginia. She paid priority shipping, so a total of $35.69. Okay, let's go to Poshmark. The first thing I sold was a little pair of monkey socks. These are super sock monkey knee socks. They're by the brand Sock It To Me. They sold for $9. And I received from Poshmark $6.05. I had originally, I think, bought these for me. I have all kinds of crazy knee socks, but they were so nicely packaged, I just thought they probably would sell, so I put them on. The next thing is this pair of Giani Beanie leather pumps, women's size 10, purple, and you can't see it real well, but they have silver heels. I don't know if you can see it down here. It doesn't put it up in the main picture, but these are like runway shoes. In fact, I think these were worn one time by my friend who had modeled this long, beautiful skirt I have upstairs still. I sold it once. I think it was probably too long for them, and there's no way to hem it really. And she sent it back for it not fitting. And I think she wore these shoes with that skirt. I'm not sure, but I think so. But they sold for $15. Now, Giani Beanie, as you see in here, it is Beanie, B-I-N-I. There is a designer called Giani Beanie, or Giani Beanie. It's spelled different. So I think these are maybe a knockoff of that name. I'm not positive, but that's why they didn't sell for very much. So I got $12 from these shoes, but they were free to me, so. Here's this beautiful sequin skirt. J. Crew full sequin. It's sequin all the way around. It's a pencil skirt. It's midi length. It's this beautiful blue and white sequin. It's new with tags. It's by J. Crew. I sold it for $28, and I got a love note from them. that they just loved it. It was even better looking in person. This went to Harrisburg, Pennsylvania. I received $22.40 for that. This is a Steve Madden piece that I don't ever remember ever having, but I guess I did. This is like it's called Mad Crazy Dream. So I'm not sure. This is just a wear around the house thing. It's not exactly a nightgown. It has a hood, but it's a brushed fabric. It's really soft. It's tunic length, size large. It ties at the neck there. I sold it for $15 and I received $12 for that. Like I said, I don't remember ever having that piece. Here's this Knox Rose. I recently got this. This was just a rust-colored maxi dress, size large with the empire waist. This sold for 15. No, wrong sheet. Just a minute. For $16. I received $12.80 from this. This went to Wellington, Kansas. This is a sweatshirt. I've had this for quite a while. By Cabela's. It's a men's extra large hoodie sweatshirt, pullover sweatshirt. $21 is sold for. This went to Avoca, New York. There was a shipping discount on this. It's the only one that there was. So I received $14.78. I think I had two of these in two different colors. I'm not sure. This is a little top. I think I probably got this in a box. This is by the brand Almost Famous. It's a knit little cami top, or a little, I don't know what you call this, little tank top. But this sold for $18. I got $14.40, and I got a really nice note back that she loved this. So this went to Davie, Florida. Sold another cap. This is one of those of the 4 or 5 caps, Newsboys caps that I got. This was wool, felt wool, brown. And this sold for $15. I received $12 for that. Went to Kent, Washington. Okay, I recently got this also. This is by Talbots, a red wool blazer, size 16. Had these nice buttons on the pockets, and the those pockets opened up, unbuttoned and open. I think they had buttons on the sleeves too. Very pretty little jacket. This sold for $28. I received $22.40 for this, and it went to Newman, Georgia. This is a shirt by Linda Anderson, just a button-up flannel shirt, size small. This sold for $11. I received $8.05. This went to Ellisville, Mississippi. A men's shirt by, I think this is men's. No, this is a women's. See the way it buttons. This is a women's Timberland size small linen blend button-up shirt. This sold for $14. I received $11.05. This went to Tampa, Arizona. Next item is a pair of Lucky Brand 121 Slim Men's Jeans, size 36. These sold for $24. I received $19.20. Went to Scottsdale, Arizona. This is a Loft merino wool sweater, or part wool blend sweater in this maroon color. I don't know when I got this. This was quite a while ago, I think. This sold for $14, and it went to Wappinger, Florida. No, wait. It just said Wappinger, Florida, New York. So I have no idea. Evidently, the post office accepted it. But yeah, it was a very strange address. I have no idea. I hope this doesn't come back. Anyway, I received $11.05 for this sweater. I don't know if it says on here anywhere. Probably not. And my last item was a goodie. Those pair of Sorel, however you pronounce that, shoe booties. The little ones, size 6. They were black leather, lug soles. They had the inside wedge. Actually, right here is where your foot goes. So your foot is up like on a wedge, but the shoe doesn't really show it. It's kind of strange. But anyway, they're called the inside wedge Joan of Arctic. I sold them for $45. They had a little bit of wear on the heels here on the leather, but nothing bad at all. So I got $36 from that. That was probably my best sale of the couple weeks. So that is what I sold. Let me show you how things don't look that differently on. Now this is 2 weeks from the 17th to the 30th. Total sales, not even $500. Big selling costs and a net sales of $284. And that's pretty bad. It says I sold 20. Okay, let's look at the reason why. Here's my little graphs. From the 17th over here is where the graph took a dip. Look at, dip, 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 went up at the end. But I had 3 days right in here with no sales, and then another one here. Absolutely no sales on eBay. So, yeah. So that is why. Let's go back to this and see what my average selling price was, $24.84. So I'm always usually around that area. It really doesn't matter how many you sell if you're selling them for about the same prices, I guess. So I didn't count up exactly how much I made on Poshmark. I should have. I intended on doing that last evening, but I got into something else and forgot completely about doing it. So let me try to get back here. And yeah, I got into trying to look for my dog's adoption papers because I'm supposed to have them with, with her. This is kind of great, not great to talk about, but I've been trying to get things together in case I get hit by a bus or something. So things are in one place, and that's one of the things that needs to be in one place is where her adoption papers are. I had a terrible time finding them, but I did find them. So let's see. Phil 5 and Dime. Well, hi to you too. Yes, I have very good Christmas. Let's see. Good to get your money back out of those older. Yes, for sure. Yeah, I sold one to your town. That was great. Yeah, it's definitely better for me to pick items than to get the boxes. I just hope I can keep getting to the store. Sometimes it's really hard. But even if I go for a short time. The Steve Madden was from you, that pink out thing. I don't even remember getting that, to tell you the truth. Keep accepting those offers. Yeah. I started accepting them in the beginning of the time because I wasn't getting any sales. I had all those 0 days. So I started accepting real low offers. And sometimes that does pick it up, I swear it does. eBay thinks maybe you're serious about this. It takes time as you are sourcing better items. Yeah, I'm taking more time. That's true. And I am trying to pick out of the things that they just bring out. That's another thing I think is helping. I'm doing like Kaylee Eileen says. Kaylee Eileen. That's what they do. They pick on the brand new carts that they're just bringing out before anybody else has a chance to look through them. So that's what I've been doing first. Yeah. So I don't think tomorrow, I don't know if they're open tomorrow or not. But if not tomorrow, Tuesday, maybe I'll go in the beginning of the week. I really don't feel like going on Fridays anymore since it's been so crowded. I don't like to go there when it's crowded. Excuse me, I have the hiccups. Yeah. So that is what I sold. I don't have any ending numbers for you, really. I'm going to start looking, I'm horrible at looking at the comparative numbers like everybody else does. I just haven't done that much in my whole big career. But I've been sort of checking Terapeak more. And I'm going to do like Jen's, what's her name? Jen Sells, the one I've been listening to lately. Jen the Reseller, Jenn, Jen the Reseller. I listen to her. She's on almost every day, like Silver Owl. She's on almost every day. I really enjoy listening to her. And yeah, she checks that Terapeak thing all the time. So maybe I should start doing that. Just pop in for short visits and I'll try to get your boxes started again. Yes, I wish you would. I would love that. Thank you. This is my, when I don't know what else to wear, like this is my church sweater, my going over to visit anybody's sweater. I wear this one a lot. And I think it at one time came from Goodwill. I'm sure it did. But I just kept it. 2024 goals. Well, to last through 2024, that's my goal. To be able to see good enough through the year to do this, because my sight is getting worse. I'm going to make an appointment with the eye doctor. Thank you. Yeah, and I don't know. I go to my regular doctor in the next week or two, I think. It's coming up pretty soon. Boxes to me. Yeah. So I will close for now and hope to see you in the next one sometime in the middle of the week. I hope to have a haul video because I'm trying to list 6 or 7 a day, which gets you through, you know, even since I bought 29, it still, you know, shoots you right through them pretty quickly. I've never been one to have a stash of things. I've never had that. Everybody else that resells has. I was listening to Becky Park. She has so much stuff all the time. I've never had that. I've always sort of gotten things and then listed things. And then I've run out, you know. So, yeah. So I will close for now. Happy New Year. If you're going any place, be careful. And I will see you in a few days. Bye.